What does that sound like?
I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some rap.
Hi everyone, I'm Dimitri, and this is DimitriTube. Welcome to another installment of Cooking While Quarantined. Today, I will be making an Italian pasta salad. This is the perfect side dish, or if you're heading to a cookout or a potluck. Once your family, friends, and coworkers get a taste of this Italian pasta salad, everyone's gonna be going around asking,
Who made the pasta salad?
Who made the pasta salad?
Who made the Italian pasta salad?
Now, if you're enjoying my cooking videos, please make sure to pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. Now, I'm sure you've noticed, I'm in a completely different kitchen from the one I normally cook in. Well, my cooking videos have been so successful that I was able to upgrade to a new kitchen. Just kidding. I'm actually dog sitting for a friend, and I'm at his place right now. Now let's dive right in and get started. These are the items you'll need to make the Italian pasta salad. A pot, a spoon and a knife, a cutting board, a strainer, a bowl, Italian dressing, cucumbers, and by the way, this is a fat cucumber. Like, look at that. Salt, pepper, a red onion, olive oil, rotini pasta, a tomato, a green pepper, pepperoni, Italian seasoning, sliced black olives. For the pasta, I use the Tricolor Rotini. The Tricolor Rotini, it just looks prettier. Like when you make it, you don't have to use the Tricolor. You can use like the all one color. But I will say, if you're cooking this for a potluck or a cookout, Tricolor Rotini looks prettier. But honestly, if you're just making this as a side dish for yourself, just get whatever pasta the grocery store has. If you want to keep the dish vegan, you do not have to use pepperoni. If you don't like pepperoni, you could also substitute for ham or salami, whatever you like. Now, you can use the mini pepperonis or the mini ham cubes instead of the regular size pepperonis, but the mini pepperonis are an extra $2 a bag, and I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a low budget channel. Now for the first step, you're gonna grab the pot and fill it with some water. Okay, you're gonna set the water to high so it can boil. So for this video, I'm only gonna make half a box of pasta salad. If you use the full box, honestly, that's enough to serve probably 10 to 12 people. And you can use like the full tomato, most of the onion, but this is just gonna be for me, so I'm only gonna use like half the box. And now we're gonna cut up some of these veggies. This onion is fresh. Look, it's turning my fingers blue. Or is that purple? That's probably gonna be more than enough onion. Keep in mind, the red onions have a very strong smell and taste, and you don't want it to overpower the dish. I'm crying. So normally I would peel the cucumber, but I'm at my friend's house and I cannot find a peeler. So I'm just gonna get the edges as best as I can. If you have a peeler at your house, just use that. It's way easier than like using a knife and trying to do it. Like, I actually hate doing this with a knife. That's why I got a peeler. And if you don't have a peeler, like, get one. They're cheap and it's worth it. Also, it does not have to be perfect. If there's a little bit of edge, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Again, get the edges as best as you can. It does not have to be perfect. Now, I cut the cucumbers in 4s. You want the pieces to be somewhat bite-sized because, again, it is a salad. You kind of want people to just be able to eat it with a fork. I cut the cucumber in half once, and then I'll cut those 2 halves again. So we have 4 separate pieces. I hope you can see this in the camera. Oh, you can, lovely. I'm running out of space, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the cucumbers in the bowl. Let me see. I hope I can get this on. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add these cucumbers to the bowl because I'm running out of space on my cutting board. You want them like little bite-sized pieces. Ow. Now the water is boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the pasta. According to the back of the box, you just wanna cook it for 8 minutes. When you're making the pasta at home, just go by whatever the box says. I think that's like half the box. It feels like it. As the pasta is stirring, you wanna make sure you stir it a few times during those 8 minutes. I'm out of space, so I'm gonna go ahead and add these veggies to the bowl. So this is probably way too much cucumber. Let me just throw some. I think that's like way too much cucumber. Gonna get all that tomato. Now that much onion looks good to me. I don't like it to be overpowered with onions. Like I enjoy onion, but you don't want too much onions because again, red onions have a very strong taste. So you don't wanna like go crazy with the red onion. Okay, the pasta is done. I'm gonna go ahead and strain it, let it cool for a minute, and then I'm gonna add it to the veggies. Also, I hope this works out okay. I have a regular like bowl strainer and I couldn't find one of those at my friend's house, so this one will just have to do. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up these pepperonis. Again, I don't use the mini pepperonis, so these ones are pretty big, and again, this is like for a salad, so you wanna like cut them up and make them a little bit smaller. It's annoying to like separate them, but you save $2. Okay, this looks like plenty of pepperoni to me. They stick together a lot, so you may want to try to separate it some. You want to go ahead and add the black olives. I already opened the can, and then you want to drain the can of all the juice inside, and then go ahead and add the black olives. For the olives, I needed a can opener, and I could not find a can opener. So I had to text my friend John and ask him where the can opener is. And of course, he has an electric one, so I had to YouTube how to use the electric can opener. That should be good. I'm not gonna use the whole can. Look at all the pretty colors. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the pasta salad and the pepperoni. Now I also use Italian seasoning in mine. You wanna add a little bit on the top. And you wanna add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. There's already a lot of salt in the Italian dressing and the pepperonis are salty, so you don't wanna add too much salt. And pepper. And go ahead and mix it up. This smells so yummy. Before you add the dressing, you wanna make sure to shake it up. Don't be stingy on the dressing, you're gonna use a lot. Ooh, this smells so yummy. What does that sound like? Okay, let's dive in and eat. So I was a little worried about the Italian dressing I used. I had never used this dressing before, but it was on sale, so it was worth a try. Really good. And it's just the right amount of salt, pepper, and seasoning. Like, it's really good. So for your pasta salad, you can serve it cold or you can serve it warm. It really doesn't matter. If you're going to like a potluck or a cookout though, try to chill it for as long as you can before you go though. Some people like their pasta salad warm. Some people like it cold. I prefer it cold. I think it tastes better cold. I also used a regular tomato and just chopped it up. You could use grape tomatoes for this dish as well. A regular tomato is like $1. If you get grape tomatoes, it's like $4.50 and like, it's not worth it. I'll just get a regular tomato and chop it up. I'm saving you guys all the coins. And do you guys like olives? Let me know below in the comments. I don't love black olives, but in this dish, like, I don't mind them. And I think the olives actually taste better in the Italian dressing. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. And I will see you all in the next cooking video. Have a good one.